Hello everyone, Quentin Cooper here with Kava Coop and Garden LLC, and today we're going to be going over one of many topics that Kava definitely can help you out with. The topic of today will be stress and how to deal with stress. I'm gonna tell you guys a little background about myself and how I started drinking Kava, because being in that stage of life where you're trying to figure stuff out, and things don't always go as planned. It's part of life. It happens. We all go through some type of stress in life. My stress came from once I got from out of the military. The military was, of course, stressful. I had ways to deal with that. I had people around me, and we had programs, exercising, PT, eating good. And once I got out of the military, things changed up. Things did change up. So once I got out, surprisingly, I had troubles trying to find work. I couldn't find a real good steady job. I was trying doing applications and going here, going there, just trying to find a job that can match my energy as far as what I want to do. And I couldn't find it. It took me roughly around about 2 to 3 years of getting from the military to find a job that I really like. So long story short, I was working 2 jobs, and I still wasn't making the money that I wanted to make. And that right there stressed me out, because I had bills. Everyone has bills once you're out. Me, I don't like people really helping me out when it comes to finances and housing and stuff like that. So I had to do it all on my own. And even working 2 jobs, being a veteran out of the military, and I still didn't have enough of funds, I became very stressed out, and it wasn't fun. Guys, it was not fun. My schedule was basically second shift. So I was working at a fast food restaurant. It was called Zaxby's. I was working there, and I clocked in at 10 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. and then I didn't leave from out of there until sometimes 11 o'clock at night. That was the times where I did doubles. I stopped doing doubles because I didn't want to be in that restaurant all day long. So what I did is I started on basically like a second shift, not quite third shift, but second shift. So I clocked in around 4 o'clock and I left around 11. And of course, that wasn't enough of money for me. I want more and more money. So I was very stressed out, and I found a job at UPS. And UPS was basically the graveyard shift. So I go to work at Zaxby's 4 to 11, and I drive an hour to the UPS factory, sleep in my car until 2 a.m. So 11 to 2 a.m. I take a quick nap. It was that year we had some cold years, so it was around 22 degrees inside of Florida. So I'm in my car bundled up because I don't want to leave the engine running. And I wake up 2 a.m., clock in at UPS, clock out at 9, and do it all over again. And I'm not gonna lie, that was taking a toll on me. Some nights I didn't want to park in that parking lot. I had to go find a place just at a parking lot and just basically sleep there. So, growing up, especially being inside of the military, we drink. Fort Bragg, we was definitely drinking. So I used that to basically try to cope with my stress. But I started to notice, being that stressed out and having that much alcohol going through my system, it really wasn't helping. It was actually making things worse, because when you're drunk, a lot of times you really cannot focus the way that you want to focus. So that happened to me. I couldn't focus. I couldn't sleep good. I was smelling like alcohol. Hangovers was oof. Me, I don't know if you want to call me a lightweight or what, but I felt like I was a lightweight, because I get hangovers very easy. Hangovers was one of my things that really just shut me down, and I started missing out on some really good opportunities because I'm sick. When you're sick in bed throwing up, that's really not a good thing. So I went to the health food store and the health food store had this product called Kava, and it was the main ingredient that was inside of this one company's supplement. It was called Happy Pill or something like that. It was years ago, and it worked. Surprisingly, it worked, and it worked really good. So I did some research and I tried to find out what was the main ingredient, and it was Kava. So I done the research on Kava, seen that what it does, the traditional background, the spiritual background of it, the benefits of it, how it can help you sleep. It's good for pain, stress, depression, anxiety, and we're going to go over those topics too in later videos. So y'all guys definitely tune in, because it's really some important advice and important benefits that Kava can really do for you. So yeah, once I started, buying the Kava powder and making my Kava drink, I noticed that my stress started going down, and I was able to really focus, and I was able to get off of alcohol, and that motivated me to get out there and try to find something else better for me. And believe it or not, my energy got so high, I became an engineer. And if it wasn't for the Kava really just clearing up my mind, making me motivated to want to do something better, I probably would have been in the same situation or even worse. So Kava really slowed me down. Kava really helped me to really focus, and once I focused, I started getting on a nice trajectory in life that I wanted to be on. I always like aiming high and hitting targets, so being an engineer, that was definitely one of the things that I wanted to basically accomplish. So I did that, and I stopped drinking coffee for a while, and I noticed that I became more and more stuck. I didn't feel motivated no more. I started drinking alcohol again, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try Kava again, because it really helped me out in the past. It should help me out again now. So I put the bottle down again, because I was drinking every night. Every night I was drinking, and of course, we all know that alcohol has a lot of bad side effects. It's a lot of bad side effects. And basically everything has some type of side effects. Even Kava has side effects if you use it wrong. So we always warn people to really read up on Kava and know how to take it, because you can abuse Kava and it can really get you sick if you don't know how to use it right, which is fairly easy. Just drink it with juice or water. Don't mix it with alcohol. Don't take it with any kind of medications. And Kava really has some really good benefits that outdoes the government pills by far. The government pills, I'm talking about Xanax, Valium, antidepressants. A lot of those is they so-called work, but everyone who I hear that takes those pills, it's the opposite. So everyone who was taking that and who started drinking Kava raves about Kava and what it does, because it knocks those pills out of here. It's literally night and day because of how Kava makes you feel, and the side effects are very, very low. So that's how I started drinking Kava, and it has changed my life. It motivated me to get up and just tackle the world, just basically just focus and just follow my dreams, just do goals that I wanted to do, and I'm doing them. So that's one thing that Kava can really help you out is with stress. It really helps you calm down, just focus, and really focus on what you want to do without having anxiety, depression, and stress out that comes with everybody's life. Life is not easy, so we take stuff to make it easy. We be around our friends, we work out, exercise, but you want to do the right stuff. You don't want to be on any kind of heavy medication that your body relies on, especially if it has any kind of bad negative benefits. So I want you guys to stay strong, check out something natural, no kind of chemicals, nothing that's synthetic. Everything is natural Kava root powder, and it's always Noble. So definitely check us out at thekavacoop.com. And I hope this video helped you out, and I hope it helps you out in the future because it helped me out for my future. All right, guys, take care.